No, it's not it. Oh, no, I remember. Yeah, that was a good idea. Alright. What's up, YouTube? Kids here, and today, I'm going over all the... Today, I'm going to go through every single episode we've had in Power Rangers. From what I think was the weakest to what I think was to what I thought was the lamest, most weakest team up ever. To what I think was the strongest team up ever. Now, this is clearly my opinion. If you guys have your own thoughts, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And without further ado, let's start out with the weakest one, I think. And I know we're all thinking it. The legendary battle. I mean, how many of us have... I mean, by now, I'm pretty sure everyone on the planet Earth has seen the legendary battle already. I mean, Japan had it first with the legendary war. That was good. I mean, they had that first with Gokaiger. I seen it. I seen all of Gokaiger. I love Gokaiger. Gokaiger is my favorite. Is probably my number one favorite Sentai season of all time. Which would contradict another series I like so much. Generation Force card. What this way? Now I'll put it back in later. Anyway, so Legendary Battle was really weak in my opinion. Because for one, Orion had no business being in it. And the whole thing was just one big cameo. Except for probably the most awesome team-up episode and most awesome anniversary episode ever. The Legendary Battle was meant to be in my opinion, it was meant to be our 20th anniversary episode. But instead, it fell short. I mean, because in more ways than one. I mean, in my opinion, there was no explanation on how any of the Rangers got their powers back. There was no explanation on how the Rangers even got to Earth. I mean, Tommy. You could argue the fact that Ninjor recreated the Dragon Zord coin. I mean, you could argue that Ninjor recreated the Dragon coin, and he also recreated Saba. That's what you could argue. But there's one thing you cannot argue. And that's the fact that Damon, Leo, Corone, that's the fact that 3 Lost Galaxy Rangers showed up out of nowhere. Okay? How the fuck did Leo get to Earth? Okay? How did the alien Rangers get to Earth? That's the other thing I want to know. Is how did they get to Earth? Because let's see, the alien Rangers are on Alcatar, and Leo, Damon, and Corone are all on Miranoi. So yeah, that's kind of stupid. And so are all the Lost Galaxy Rangers. Alright, coming in at number 2, we're getting a little bit stronger. Coming up next, But the team up between, well, and of course, I'm also including some team-ups that aren't just Rangers. Which brings me on to another week episode. The Sheriff Skyfire episode of freaking Ninja Steel. Yes, I'm not. Yes. You guys saw I was talking about Stupid Idiot 1, Stupid Idiot 2. I ain't done talking about those guys. Well, I am done talking about those, but I ain't done talking about the dumpster fire that is Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel. I ain't done talking about that shit. No. So now, the Sheriff Skyfire episode was what I understood, a big old dumpster fire. I mean, you have this space cop ninja. First of all, they had no business adapting that episode. It was complete bullshit. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Now we're going, and that's it. Sure, I mean that was probably weaker. I mean that was a little bit stronger, I think, than the Legendary War. Coming up next, we have probably my favorite episode of In Space. Well, next to the episodes with Psycho Rangers. Shell Shock, which is the third episode of Power Rangers in Space. And for those of you who don't know this episode, and the reason why is probably my favorite team up, the reason why it's probably my favorite episode of In Space, besides the episodes with the Psycho Rangers, Here's one team name that should make it good. That should make it sound good to you guys. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's all I gotta say. Now coming up a little bit stronger, but I think also a little bit weaker. It is the team-up episode is the team up with the Zeo Rangers and the Alien Rangers from Zeo. Now, granted, Shell Shock was good. This episode was a little weaker, but also a little bit more stronger, I think, because it had more flow. And that's all I gotta say, because I don't remember the full title. I don't remember everything that happened in the episode. Right now, moving on to another, why I think is a really strong episode, or episodes really. Those episodes are To the 10th Power and The Power of Pink. Now, if you do not know those episodes, those episodes are a little later on in Lost Galaxy. Suits. Toast fire. Yes, right here. Found it. So, the 10th Power and the Power of Pink are episodes 30 and 31 of Lightspeed of Lost Galaxy. This season, right here in my hand. And they were good episodes. Why? Because it gave us back the Space Rangers, and it also gave us back the Psycho Rangers, which are probably my favorite villain group out of the entire. It's probably my favorite team of evil Rangers. They're the whole series. Now, to the 10th Power is again to the 10th Power. There's 10. Where there's not only 10 Rangers, but there's also 11. If you count Mike, aka the Magna Defender. Which a lot of people don't count the Magna Defender as a Ranger. I do personally. Because he has a morpher. Unlike in the Japanese, aka Seiju Sentai Gingaman, he doesn't have a changer, but he has his sword. The Bull Riot. Which is his changer. Or Hyuga. Now, moving on to a series I just started rewatching just recently, actually. We're going to go to episode 33. Actually, before that, we're going to go past Lost Galaxy and on to Lightspeed Rescue for Trakeena's Revenge, Part 1 and 2. Well, Trakeena's Revenge is a very interesting set of episodes because we're introduced to a new character who, in the Japanese version, was actually related to the Saima, which is actually the Japanese version of the Japanese version of the demons from GQ Sentai Go-Go 5, aka Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. And Trakeena has made her way to Earth, which after the final battle in Lost Galaxy and the three-part finale, Journey's End, Trakeena made her way to Earth, and she's now stealing the life force of humans. Which I don't know. They kind of explain in the episodes, as soon as you get her true power back. But Olympius, aka Salamandus, thinks that those things have life force energy. It was going towards his mother. Shira! Man, I think we'll remember that. I don't know why. But anyway, Olympius thinks that it's going towards his mother, Shira, when really it's going towards Trakeena. And I was talking about something. So, for some weird reason, in Lost Galaxy, they created a whole new morph sequence for all 5 Rangers. Well, really, 6 of them. That is for Leo, Kai, Damon, Maya, Kendricks / Corone. See, instead they go like this, and then go like this, and their suits are on them, and they go hands down where they're making their helmet forms, and then their visor comes down. They use that more sequence for the series. I like that. I wish they would use that in the team-up episode, which they do not. So in the team-up episodes, they use the Japanese morph sequence. Oh yes. They use the Japanese, the Seiji Sentai Gangman's morph sequence, where they turn the dial, push the button, arms go up, the element pillars surround them, their suits come up, and it's going on like this, helmet forms, and boom. Now, I don't know why they changed it. I liked it like that. I like that one. But, you know what? Whatever, it's fine. Now we on to, again, the series I started watching recently, Time Force. Episode 33. Time for Light Speed. Now, I like this episode because it brings back every Ranger throughout Lightspeed. Unlike the Lost Galaxy Space Team Up episodes, the Power and the Power of Pink, they left out Zane. Yes, they left out Zane from this episode. And Q-Seriously also left out Roy, which is, I mean, I get that because in the Japanese there was no Ghost Silver. But now in Time for Lightspeed, they bring back every Lightspeed Ranger. They bring back Carter. They bring back Dana, Joel, Chad, Kelsey, even Ryan. For some weird reason. And yet, I don't know how. But Eric knew where to find Ryan. Can someone explain that to me? Like, how the hell does Eric know where to find Ryan Mitchell? That bugs me. I don't know why. And now on to the next Team Up episode, which I'm talking about a little further ahead to the next series, to our 20th anniversary. I'm jumping a little further ahead to our 15th anniversary series, Operation Overdrive for Once a Ranger. Now, for some reason, that has a lot of hate behind it. I definitely enjoyed it because for those of you who don't scratch that. I'm forgetting one. I'm definitely forgetting one. The one I'm forgetting. I'm forgetting. Takes place in Dino Thunder. And the one I'm forgetting is Thunderstorm. That's 31 and 32 of Dino Thunder. I can't believe I forgot about Thunderstorm. Now, Thunderstorm is, in my opinion, a really good team up episode. Thunderstorm is the team up between the Down Thunder Rangers and the Ninja Storm Rangers. Now, I like that team up because, again, it brings back every Ranger from both series. And also, I find it kind of funny that Lothar also comes back. Because at the beginning of Dino Thunder, or towards the beginning, I think, Mechagon mentions Lothar. He calls him a clown, which he kind of is a clown. Next up, jumping ahead again to the series after Dino Thunder, which I do not have currently. Which currently I do not own yet, but I will be ordering that soon. SPD, where that has 2 team-up episodes. And they both feature Dino Thunder Rangers, sort of, kinda, not really. First team-up only has Connor, Kira, and Ethan. Okay, they were the main. They were the first. They were the core 3 Rangers. But, I don't. That's an okay episode. But the one I want to talk about is Wormhole. Why? Because that kind of sort of brings back every Ranger. That sort of has every Ranger in the series, minus one that we don't get to see out of suit. That is Tommy. Dr. Tommy Oliver. For some weird reason, we do not get to see him out of suit. We only get to see him, and he's he's not voiced by Jason David Frank. No, it's supposed to be some new guy. I forget his name because he's so forgettable. But it's okay. It's an okay episode. It's okay. That's all I'm gonna say. It's okay. Jumping ahead of Mystic Force, because there was a 2-month episode in that series, to Operation Overdrive with Once a Ranger. Now again, for some reason that has a lot of hate. I don't understand why. It's bringing back Rangers from past seasons. Granted, I wish you could have brought back at least one Wild Force Ranger, so you could have had a 6-person team. But yeah, I'm fine. So you've been asking what War Rangers did they bring back for that episode? Well, they brought back Xander. They brought back. They brought back Tori, Ninja Storm Blue, Kira, Down Thunder Yellow, Bridge as SPD Red, not green, red. Yes, you're totally right, red. Xander as Mystic Force Green, and by far the coolest callback to the original series of Mighty Morphin, Johnny Young Bosch, a.k.a. Adam Park, a.k.a. the Black Ranger. The second Black Ranger, actually. You know what, I'm not going to... And a few honorable mentions would be, forever... would be the episode with Justin, Blue Turbo, and Adam, Black and Adam. Because Justin and Adam were in 2 episodes of In Space, but those weren't a full team. Those weren't like a full team up episode. I guess the true blue one was with both but those were okay episodes. They were just okay. Now, Once a Ranger gave us brought back Alpha 5. Now again, Sons of the Light brought back 5 Rangers. 5. You could have brought back a Time Force Ranger, a Lost Galaxy Ranger, a Wild Force Ranger. He could have brought back any of those Rangers, but he chose only to bring back 5. And I'm very mad about that. I don't know why, but I don't know why, but I'm mad about that. I seriously don't know why. But you know what? I like Once a Ranger, and I feel that is a very strong episode. Now, moving on to the final 3 strong episodes. The last two come from Wild Force. I mean, come on, you guys know. Come on, you guys had to know these bad boys are coming next. All right, tied for. Well, I'm just going to go since they're practically the exact same episode, and when they originally aired, they were actually a full 1 hour special, I believe. Reinforcements for the Future, parts 1 and 2. Reinforcements for the Future brings back, again, every Ranger from Time Force, and brings all the Rangers from Wild Force together. And an interesting factoid. Here's an interesting fact for y'all. In case you didn't know this, but in the Japanese, Time Ranger, Gao Ranger, never had a team up. They never had a team up movie, no. So it was Gao Ranger and Hurricane Ranger that had the team up movie. Gao Ranger had a team up movie with every series, which was kind of dumb, I think. Now, again, Reinforcements for the Future is probably my number one. Not my number one. Probably my second favorite set of episodes that we've had that were team up episodes in Power Rangers history, because it had. Oh, it gave me so much nostalgia. Now, for the second last one. Again, it comes from Wild Horse. You guys should know this is what was going on here. This is probably my number one favorite team up episode that we've had. Why? Because it brings back not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, not six, not seven, not eight, not nine, but 10 Red Rangers. Brings back 9. It has 10 Red Rangers in this one episode. It has Jason. It has Tommy. It has CJ. It has Orko. It has Leo. It has Andros. It has Carter. And it has Wes and Eric. It is so cool. I love this episode. But not as much as I can't believe I'm saying this. The first episode from Ninja Steel. I mean, oddly enough, this episode did not suck as much as the rest of Ninja Steel did, minus a few good episodes. I mentioned Misfire and that one Love episode. Those were good episodes, but they were just good fillery episodes. The finale, but the team up, Dimensions in Danger, is probably my favorite episode of Ninja Steel. There. That's my one good thing about it. Probably because, again, if you guys know me, then you guys know I'm a huge Tommy fanboy. I would love to meet Jason David Frank, get his autograph, hang out with him, maybe have him teach me a few moves, because I would love to learn from him. Anyway, but yes, I don't like it. I don't like Dimensions in Danger. Probably because of one line that is by Tommy himself. and it involves the morphers. It involves the morpher. The power morpher. And you know what, I'm just gonna say it. And the line is, you may look like me, but unless you got a master morpher, you ain't nothing but a cheap copy. I mean, for those of you who haven't seen Dimensions in Danger, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Dimensions in Danger is probably the best episode of Ninja Steel by far. Why? Because of Tommy. Well, the Master Morpher also access any of his past Ranger powers. Down Thunder Black, Red Zeo, Mighty Morphin Green, Mighty Morphin White, maybe even Red Turbo. We're not sure because we didn't see the power. But it was good. It was good. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this. Anyways guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to tune in probably, God, I don't know, maybe Saturday, depending on if I get a package in. But make sure to tune in tomorrow. It might be a little while before I get my Vrains video. It might take about maybe till about 12 something, because that's when I get out of work. And I gotta go in early tomorrow. Anyways, guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video with your friends. And as always, guys, I love ya, you rock. And of course, guys, don't forget, it's Morphin time! Peace.